For decades, flying cars have been a symbol of the future. We've seen them in movies, read about them in books, and dreamed about a world where we could skip traffic and soar through the skies. But are flying cars just science fiction, or are they becoming a reality? Let's explore. What are flying cars? Flying cars are vehicles designed to drive on roads and also take to the air when needed. They combine the features of a car and an aircraft, offering a solution to traffic congestion and providing faster travel between cities. Imagine leaving your driveway, driving to an open space, and then switching to flight mode to soar above the gridlock. It sounds like a dream, but technology is bringing it closer to reality. How do flying cars work? Flying cars use advanced technologies to make flying safe and efficient. Most designs rely on electric or hybrid power to minimize environmental impact. Some flying cars use traditional wings for lift, while others rely on vertical takeoff and landing (VTOL) technology, similar to helicopters. VTOL flying cars can take off and land almost anywhere, making them ideal for urban areas. Piloting these vehicles won't necessarily require a professional pilot's license. Companies are working on automated systems and AI technology to make flying as simple as driving a car. Some models are designed to fly autonomously, meaning the vehicle will do all the flying for you, making the experience accessible to more people. Who's building flying cars? Several companies around the world are developing flying cars. For example, Aeromobile has created a sleek car that transforms into an airplane in minutes. Terrafugia is working on a practical vehicle for everyday use that can drive on roads and take to the skies. Joby Aviation and Lilium are focusing on electric VTOL aircraft for urban air taxis. Even big companies like Uber and Hyundai are exploring flying taxis that could revolutionize urban transport. The benefits of flying cars could bring huge benefits to our daily lives. 1. Reduced traffic. Imagine skipping traffic jams entirely by flying over them. 2. Faster travel. Flying cars could cut travel times between cities or even countries. 3. Flexible transportation. VTOL flying cars can land in small spaces, reducing the need for large airports. 4. Eco-friendly designs. Many flying cars are being designed with electric or hybrid engines to minimize pollution. The challenges ahead. While flying cars are exciting, they also face big challenges. 1. Safety. Flying cars need to be safe for passengers and people on the ground. 1. Developers must ensure that these vehicles can handle emergencies, bad weather, and air traffic. 2. Regulations. Governments will need to create new rules for flying cars, including where they can fly, how high, and how fast. 3. Infrastructure. Cities will need to build skyports or special landing areas for flying cars. 4. Cost. Flying cars are currently very expensive, making them accessible to only a small number of people. 4. Mass production could lower costs over time. Are flying cars practical? At the moment, flying cars are still in the testing phase. Some models are functional and have completed successful flights, but they aren't yet ready for widespread use. The technology is advancing quickly, and experts predict that flying cars could become a common sight within the next 10 to 20 years, starting with air taxis in urban areas. The future of flying cars. In the future, flying cars could completely change the way we live and travel. They could connect rural areas to cities, reduce travel times, and even open up new possibilities for emergency services, like delivering medical supplies to remote locations or helping with disaster relief. Conclusion: flying cars are no longer just a fantasy, they're becoming a reality. While there are challenges to overcome, the progress being made by engineers and companies shows that the dream of flying above the roads is closer than ever. In the coming years, flying cars could redefine transportation, making our lives faster, easier, and more exciting. The skies might just be the new highways